on like a keychain or a refrigerator magnet. So when you go on vacation, you gotta get me something expensive. Carlisle is also a city in Wales, which is on the border of England and Scotland. So when I was in England this summer, I met someone in a coffee shop, and after I told them my name, their response was, "No, not where you're from. What's your name?" Carlisle. Not your surname. What's a surname? Like your name. Like, what are you called? Carlisle. Oh, really? But that's a boy's name. Yep. And you have to live with that. Yep. For the rest of your life. Yep. Well, it was nice to meet you, Austin. I didn't have the heart to tell him. So, moving along. Fun fact about myself is I am completely deaf in my right ear. My family's like, yes. I always have been. I probably always will be. Except for that one time, I accidentally took synthetic LSD and thought I got my hearing back. It was cool. I heard surround sound for the first time ever. I use this word accidentally because if someone ever gives you a Mento and it tastes like batteries, probably not a Mento. So places that are really crowded or loud are kind of like problem areas for me. And when I go to a restaurant or a movie theater, I always ask my friends to sit on my good side. And at first they assume I mean like my better looking side, which is rude. Because my deaf side is my better looking side. And the funny thing about this is I didn't even know I was half deaf like the first multiple years of my life. I assumed like everyone was. You got 2 ears. You have one for hearing, one for symmetry. You know, God doesn't make mistakes. He told me so. Or maybe that was the LSD. So, last year, I developed some pretty bad anxiety, which is embarrassing because I have a really good life. And like, virtually no reason to be anxious, but that's like how anxiety operates. You're like having a good life, you're at brunch, there are 5 friends, everything's going great because nothing bad ever happens at brunch. And then your anxiety is like, wait, something is wrong. I take it back, everything is wrong, everything is wrong, go home! So I was like, I can't live like this, I gotta figure out why I'm so anxious and do something about it. And I live in Los Angeles. And when you live in Los Angeles and you have like a mental health or physical health problem, you don't go to a doctor, you just like cut out gluten. Someone's like, oh, you're anxious? You're anxious, have you tried cutting out gluten? You should try cutting out gluten. It's a lot. It actually kind of does, so I shouldn't have been too bad of it. But I decided that I was going to cut out all starches from my diet, including all sugars, which was really hard for me because like that was like my one vice. I love desserts. Like there's like alcoholics, stoners, but there's not a word for a person who like doesn't want to drink but just like wants to eat ice cream instead. And so I wanted to figure out why is sugar so addictive. And so amongst my research on the internet, I learned a fun fact that sugar is 8 times more addictive than cocaine.
I don't believe it.
You can Google it, but please don't do that right now. And when I tell people that, I usually get a response of like, oh, well, then you probably haven't had like good cocaine. I'm like, yeah. If sugar gives me anxiety, do you think cocaine is a good idea? But really, so this got me thinking. So sugar is a drug, which pretty much means that all children are crackheads. No, they behave the same exact way. Like, I once saw a man take off his shirt and pee in a CVS. Now, I could have said that was a child, and you also would have believed me. Like, so,